Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know. Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know. Rufus boy, let
Hey,
me
what's
love
up, you
boy,
guys? I'm
what you
Ryan.
know.
I'm Leah.
And this is Culture Koolaid. What's going on this week in culture? What are we
So-
talking about?
Something crazy happened
Yeah.
in a sub-community of the Twitter community
Uh-huh.
yesterday. So I think you and I both consider ourselves members of the Catholic Twitter community.
Getting there. I'm
Get it.
starting out.
Yeah,
I'm
I think I'm a
breaking
little more of an
ground.
observer.
Right.
But there was a hashtag trending yesterday, this Catholic
Mm-hmm.
girl, because yesterday a man named Chase, I'm going to screw up his last name.
Screw it up.
I feel like every teacher
No, say it with
says
confidence.
That.
Say
Chase Poduzniak. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but
Uh-huh.
he's a very brave guy who released a blog about his relationship with a woman who was posing as this Catholic girl on Twitter. That was her anonymous Twitter handle. And how essentially he was catfished by her. We'll link out to his article on our Twitter, but if you read the whole story, you get all the details of just how crazy this mess was.
Crazy.
And it was just absolutely insane the way this woman had created such a fabricated life profile, everything, and was very masterful at it, and had deceived thousands of people, all her followers, and a lot of people who she'd been in like personal relationships with, like this. The Catholic Twitter world was just going crazy yesterday. I was really impressed by the way that a lot of people responded in charity, and I think that it's really important in a situation like this to recognize that like there were very real people that were very, really hurt, and that this woman who was kind of the mastermind behind all this is obviously like not in a really good place, and that we need to care about her and her feelings as well. But it was just absolutely insane.
Drama.
Drama,
There was so much drama.
Yeah, all the memes, all the gifts are coming out. It was crazy. Yeah, I don't know. Did you get in on any of that?
Yeah, no, I like showed up late to the crazy drama party, but my first thought was thought this was bound to happen. You know what I mean?
Right,
That I feel like when people are online, you always I don't know, glam it up a little bit. I think that people are a little hurt because they're Catholic. We're all Catholic, and we're we trusted you. You know what I mean? Yeah, happy bubble. But this reminded me because I knew we were talking about it. About I saw last night that they snagged me with the line "No more Miley." That I thought she's leaving forever, but she's no longer doing red carpets anymore. No more red carpets for Miley Cyrus. And the reason why is she was talking to Elle magazine, and she said, a year ago I had to do a movie premiere, and I will never do a red carpet again. Why, when people are starving, am I on a carpet? Because I'm important, because I'm famous. That's not how I roll. It's like a skit. And then she ends with, it's like Zoolander, which I like the shout out, Zoolander. But I liked it. She talks in the article, it kind of went on to say, she'll say, oh, that person is doing it. They're doing it. And what it means is, you're putting on a show for me because you know I'm famous. You're acting like someone that you're not. And so she'd say this Catholic girl is totally doing it. I just think that something that I admired when Miley kind of said that she's not doing red carpets anymore is that it's very just authentic. You know, she's doing what she wants to do, and she's not doing it for somebody else. I just think that what maybe I'm most disappointed in with this whole catfishing thing is just, I think here was an opportunity for a Catholic to be their authentic self, and they weren't, you know? And we are kind of, I don't think we talk about that a lot, but I think we expect that out of each other. So Miley Cyrus is the role model this week, I guess.
Yeah.
What did you think?
Yeah, I mean, kind of along the same lines, I think that authenticity on social media is such a funny thing to balance, because of course we want to highlight the fantastic parts of ourselves, and that's what we want to share with the world. We don't want to share all the mess, but I think it is important to be obviously honest about your identity and who you are, and be okay with that. There were a lot of really great tweets going around yesterday, and one in particular stuck out to me. just having to do with all this authenticity kind of
Yeah.
thing. Christina Meade tweeted, "Hey, hashtag this Catholic girl. We're praying for you. I hope you see this as a chance to make some changes in your life. You're good enough as you." And I thought that was phenomenal, because when it comes to authenticity on social media, what it comes down to is really just like an acceptance of ourselves before we're posting something and before we're crafting that caption or that tweet or that Snapchat. And so I think that was like a big takeaway for me, was like, okay, like, am I really comfortable with who I am, or do I feel the need and the pressure to like create some kind of alter ego that is not who I truly am at my core? Also, like, I think it's super important just to remember when it comes to social media that whoever we're talking to, whenever we're communicating with someone, there is another human being.
Yeah, it's a person.
It's a person. And we can get very comfortable, I think, behind our screens and behind our phones, and not really realize the impact we could make and the ways we can very seriously hurt other people.
Yeah.
Just being sensitive to the fact that, like, human beings are who we're communicating with.
Yeah,
whether
absolutely.
we feel that way or not.
Absolutely.
So.
I loved, Julie Lai tweeted, Jules the Catholic, this brings to light how problematic Catholic Twitter can be, and probably just Twitter in general, if it becomes a place for you to chase arbitrary fame. I thought that was just a really important lesson to the whole thing, is like, you're talking about, like, make sure that you love yourself first, and then before you tweet something or Facebook or post something, just check yourself. Like, what's your ultimate intention? You know, why am I doing this? Do you know what I mean? Is there a really good purpose behind sharing this, or am I just looking to use this as a means of drawing people to me? You know, just an important thing to check yourself before you post. You know.
Yeah, I think that's great.
Thanks for watching, you guys. If you have any opinions about this Catholic girl or Miley Cyrus or how to be a better person on social media,
or in general,
we're taking
tips from that as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my